Sanding boy. Standing boy. Oh wait, I go by Adrian Sanding here. Anyway, um, hi. So as you can tell, I'm standing. I also got a haircut, and I got this like properly trimmed, so looking okay. I need to cut this off, but nevertheless, we're back with another Alphabet Superset update, and yeah, I'm. This is week D. This has been what we've been looking forward to because I've been making too many these nuts jokes, but anywho, this is the week, and honestly, it was pretty chill. I've been like insanely busy with work, and so I actually did end up working on this yesterday. And with how it turned out, I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. It's less of an achievement of a design, but it's definitely more of an achievement of like getting the stuff right with the design work. And so yeah, this week was the double hinge joint. And so, well, I guess you could argue it could be H because it's a hinge joint. In my head, I'm like, it starts with D, and I like it. So, yeah, I was kind of excited about it. It kind of continues with the ball joint mate, aside from the name joint, but just for the fact that them together actually works really cool. So maybe, honestly, with how I've been building this stuff, I might end up making like a little figurine or something at this point. So, yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll look forward to it. I want to describe a double hinge joint, and I think I'll do so by showing you the print. Ta-da! It's essentially, you got a hinge joint here that's, 1 point, and then another hinge joint here, and yeah, double hinge joint. Honestly, it's just 2 points of rotation or motion in general in a system, and it's really nice because by having this ability to have this joint here, and depending on how one tolerances it and makes the measurements, you can get something that's really long to be really compact, and just pretty much almost do like a whole 180-degree bend. So when you see things like figures or things like that, like if they have really nice quality like arm joints or leg joints, they will actually go all the way back and have this full range of motion to imitate people using their arms. So yeah, it's actually really cool. It's definitely, I'd say, a novel design. You can also see it with doors, like say you have like a folding cabinet, right? If you have it like this, right, you could open it, and so it's open, and then you close it this way so that it has a less of a profile sticking out, and so it the door panel is a lot more compact. So yeah, it's really interesting because it just can change the surface area of the whole structure, and that can lead to some pretty interesting things. I mean, if you stack a whole bunch of these joints, you can potentially just make a giant brick and then boop, a whole fucking katana or something. Sorry. The one thing that I'm actually happy about with this double hinge joint was that this was done in one print. The tolerances were just right, perfect, and I got nervous because when I removed the print, it wasn't bending, but then after giving it a break there, it was able to be really like this and keep it very tight, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So yeah, double hinge joint was a very quick and very happy success, and I guess I could say it makes up for being late with the compliant mechanisms. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. We do get a weekly question for these alphabet supersets, and it's just a little bit of mindfulness to just keep up with relative to the theme of the email, because those are actually alphabetized too. Like this week's D is deadlines, and so one of the questions was what is something you've been putting off and that you do tomorrow if someone gave you a hard deadline, and how would you feel if they were done? And honestly, I can say like I did put this off a lot just because, you know, going through the work week, it was just like really busy. I just kept going to bed, well, trying to. There was actually a time where I only got 90 minutes of sleep because I just couldn't go to bed. I guess I could have designed then, but I was trying to sleep. That was rough. But yeah, I mean, you know, I didn't finish it all in one day. The fact that I got the design and then printed it and then it came out perfectly fine, I was just like, this is perfect. I'm glad that I just sat down, just gave it some time, and then we're good. So yeah, I mean, pretty much I might do the same with the editing here. I did like being able to just record and drop it, so I'm going to try to keep the brevity with the editing. I don't know if it's going to be also reflecting in how I'm cutting these things, but definitely with how I'm putting outlines, that's why I keep looking here and also here, as well as, you know, trying to practice what I'm saying. I'm hoping that the brevity comes all together so that way it's less effort, or I'm trying different styles. So it's less, you know? Anywho, how would you feel if they were done? I'd feel fantastic because, hey, it's done, it's over, it's out of the way at the very least, and at the max, I got something that I'm proud of, and I'm definitely proud with how this double hinge joint is. That's pretty much it. Next week is E. But, you know, E is going to be, I think, a break week from what I remember from the outline. They did kind of give a thing like, oh, the vowels, aside from A, are like break weeks. But then I might be out during F. So, I don't know. I might make a little announcement. I don't know. Or maybe I'll bring it with me and talk about it and just upload a video. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty much my update for this week's Alphabet Superset. This is my double hinge joint, and I kind of want to make a robot now. The fact that like I have these tolerancings and I'm getting better at them with printing makes me very happy. Like it's definitely, not only is it me just trying out different engineering design mechanisms and concepts in general, but it's just also helping me practice on additive manufacturing, at least with just PLA. And so it's really cool to just see, you know, designs getting better and better. Like I've made some projects. I was looking down at my, here, I'll actually show you the fight stick that I made, you know, like a few months ago. And, you know, while this is a static chassis kind of thing, to be able to make some more designs that potentially could have either compliant mechanisms involved or ball joints or something, like make a fidget cube. Like that would be really cool to kind of bring more of these concepts I've been practicing all together into the work I do. So, yeah. Anywho, I hope you're having a wonderful D week. I'm hoping everything is great. And yeah, I guess I will see you either, if not next week, the week after. So, see ya.